Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at Long McArthur Ford, Salina, Kansas, your source for Ford news, update, and information, including your Maverick information on a Monday. And we're going to walk our lot out here, and I want to go over something that I've seen some people post in the forums, and I thought it'd be a great thing for people that maybe aren't on the Maverick Truck Club and some other places like that that can get this information. So this is a feature we're going to talk about with your heated seat feature that is on. So that'd be on, you know, your Lariat, your Tremor, your Lobo, I believe all Lobos, but at least your Lobo High package, and your Lux package for your XLTs as well. They get the heated seat feature. So we're going to get into this. So make sure you're subscribed with the bell notification turned on so you don't miss any of our videos. And let's get started. So a lot of these vehicles, you know, you got your on with the new screen, the Sync 4 screen here. We're talking 2025, 2026 model year on some of the, like the Lobo. This is a Lobo High right here. We got several of those in. You can see the sport truck one over here. Some of the XLTs, if your Lux package will get this. Your Tremors will get it. Your Lariats will get it as well. I have a Lariat over here, and I have a key to it somewhere over here. There's a black Lariat. I also have a white one over here. Here we go. So this one's going to also get it, and that is, these will come with that heated seat feature on it. And so let's kind of get in here and get inside here and kind of go over this, because something has been showing up, and I think maybe there was an update that happened. And I know the Lobos that we just received had this already updated, but some had, if you have the auto updates set on, you might have seen this change on your vehicle to include this. Now I might have to, I got the climate control going here on this, and we'll get the screen will show up at some time. There we go. Now it is on. So you'll see here we do have a heated seat button right here, right there, and there's three little knobs. When you pull it up, you'll see there's the three red positions for your different, how much you want. And a lot of people don't realize if you just press a button, it actually will go down one at a time, or you can use this bar. And that's going to be heated seat. So right now this climate is actually set to 64 degrees, but if you want it, the heated seat higher, it's going to go ahead and do that, and it'll turn this heated seat on with your remote start settings as well. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but right beside that there is an A button right there. And you're going to see that and go, well, what is that exactly? What's that mean? Well, what that's going to do is try to regulate your seat temperature based on your cabin air temperature that you have going. And so what's great about that is, although this doesn't get the ventilated seats, which actually cool the seat off, what this will do is kind of act as, in a sense, especially if you have that temperature down pretty low, like I can go down to 60 degrees here, and it won't really necessarily pump it out and give you a cooled seat, but it will cool off the seat some and try to give you and pump in that air a little bit through the seat and keep it cooled down. So it kind of goes along with that. So if you crank that up to 80 degrees, then it'll do the same thing. Actually, not 80. Woo. We'll do 84 degrees, and I'll sit here and see if this is going to heat my tush here with that. Now, and that might be different, like, well, if you're already doing that, then go with the heated seats. One of the reasons you may want to do that is, again, the heated seat will go basically 100% off the temperature there, 1, 2, or 3. 3 being full blast. You're probably going to have a sunburn on your tushy with that one, whereas the auto is going to be more or less what your temperature at. And I can feel it warming up the seat with the auto. So if you kind of like that, go along with that, you can do that. Or if you're in a nice day like today, it's gonna be 73 degrees out. I don't need the heated seat on. I don't need the cooled seat on, but maybe just, you know, if you put it on auto, then it can maybe cool down the seat a little bit and give you that. And I can feel this going up. I'm gonna actually now slide this down. I want to go down to like 60 degrees, and I want to see and feel what it's gonna do to the seat. It should, in a sense, cool the seat down a little, but it's not going to be like the ventilated seat. So a heated and ventilated, it's going to basically, that you're controlling the seat separate from your temperature, whereas the auto is going to regulate it based on your cabin air, your climate controls, your cabin air temperature, and that kind of thing. And so at first it may not feel like it's cooling off much until the interior cabin air kind of gets to that temperature, and it's going to give you that temperature there. So you can also just turn it off. But anyway, so that's that. hopefully that helps. Hopefully explain some things, because even I'm sitting here going, it's not really cooling it off, but it's kind of giving you the regulated temperature so that your seat has a similar temperature than your cabin air is. And you might not feel it at first because you're right in front of these vents. So I'm feeling that 60 degrees almost right away, whereas the seat might take a little while. Now, when I wasn't sitting on the seat and I had my hand on it earlier just to kind of test this, I could feel it cooler when I had that on that 60 degrees and such than when I had it up there on the 80 degrees. So definitely I can do that. So that's what I have for you for this week. And hopefully that does make some sense for everybody out there. And if you have this feature, test it out, try it out. Tell me what you think down below. Do you feel like you like the auto? Would you rather have the heated, or do you just turn it off when you're not, when it's not cold outside? So there you go. And how well does your heated seat work? Anyway, so there we go. That's a great way, and that's an update that shows you something that Ford is doing. They're constantly updating your vehicle. Keep those updates on. You get these newest features, newest updates when they roll them out that get updated in your Ford Maverick. So that's all I have for this week. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. Make sure you subscribe with the bell notification turned on so you don't miss any of our videos. We do have some fun news that I want to talk about. I wasn't going to make it exclusive to Maverick because it actually is out on all, it's something that impacts almost every Ford vehicle, and that is the auto start stop mandate is being lifted, they feel. And if that gets lifted, what will it do to our Ford vehicles, our current ones that we have, future ones, and how soon will we see vehicles without the auto start stop on them? We're going to talk about that tomorrow's live stream, so come on over there Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Central. Hope you guys enjoy it and join us there. Make sure you're subscribed. You will get the notification when we go live tomorrow night, and we'll talk about this. We'll talk about how it's impacting and keep you and let you know the true facts about this and how soon you could see this happening, and a little more about the mandate, or really what it is a credit. But we'll go into that tomorrow night, so make sure you come on over for that. And until the next video, stay positive, be kind to one another, be kind to yourself, and we'll see you in the next video.